slavery. I can't work for 48 hours.
Have nothing completely. Even where I stay, I've accumulated rent for more than 4 months.
The undeployed pre-medical interns from northern Uganda have joined the rest of their colleagues in other parts of this country to call on parliamentary sitting in Gulu City to compel the Ministry of Health to come out with a supplementary budget that will help to address the challenge of 1,327 medical interns who have not been deployed. Addressing press conference this morning in Gulu City, Dr. Nancy Nicole Nyeko, one of the medical intern doctors that have not been deployed, said the city in Gulu should compel the ministry to come out with a budget that will address the challenge of the undeployed medical intern in this country.
Already the 35 billion that is already allocated for the interns is enough to cater for us up to around December, as they are processing the 18.8 billion. So we demand for the Gulu sitting to direct the Ministry of Health to deploy the remaining 1,111 interns immediately to go and support the workforce on the community. Thank you.
Dr. Nicole adds that failure by government to deploy these medical interns may add up to the pressure of understaffing within health units in this country.
And if you've seen from the previous statistics of all the census done, Uganda has a population of about 45 million Ugandans. Therefore, in that, we need about 45,000 doctors, of which, according to the registered council in Uganda, currently we have only 8,000 doctors. So where is the log of the 33,000 doctors? They are the ones among the undeployed interns who are redundant on the streets.
Government should look for the additional 18.8 billion supplementary budget that the Ministry of Health requires to deploy all of us. Number two is that we would like to seek for audience from the President himself such that this problem of internship is finished once and for all.
A person like me personally, from 2023 June up to now, I've not been working and I've become a burden at home. Because the parents have already paid the 4 years course. After the 4 years, I was supposed to do my internship and then go to practice my profession wherever I am and get maybe some little money to support those ones at home. But I'm being barred from that because it's mandatory. Without that license, I cannot really practice anywhere. Hence, I'm a burden to the community.
Dr. Aweko Nimungo Byron, a representative of undeployed medical intern in northern Uganda, adds up to the call for the parliamentary sitting to come out with a supplementary budget that will address this challenge.
If you see from this figure of 18.8 billion, the government needs to prioritize this internship crisis as because it affects the health sector. Interns are the workhorse, the biggest workhorse that runs these regional referral hospitals and some general hospitals. You will find that the interns work a 48-hour shift without rest. And if we continue to loom on the streets, and yet there are very few interns in these facilities, we are going to have a very big burden on the health sector that will in turn affect the community at large.
Denying us access to this, it means actually marked actually state of failure of our career. Therefore, it means that if the government plans to face off payment of interns, then they should revise the curriculum of interns. First of all, I would recommend that they waive off internship. We finish, we graduate, and we go and practice like other cadres. Why are they subjecting us for internship again after completion of our course? If there's no money, let them just waive off internship.
At the end of it all, we really seek that we are deployed so that this crisis, we can also continue with our career and develop. With the COVID affecting us, we spent 6 years in school. And then the government has been encouraging sciences. We struggled so hard. We came out as scientists, but right now we are not working, and yet we have work to do. Doctors are meant to be in the hospitals, not on the streets. Nurses are meant to be in the hospitals, not on the streets.
Source of income, I'm just at home. What I do in the morning is to actually work as a mate at home.
By now, I thought maybe I would be in the field working and getting the allowance. I don't have a license to practice my medicine. to get money for my upkeep and to get for my independence.